How to making the Siapao asado filling. If you love Filipino food and dim sum, you've probably had siapao. These delicious steamed buns are usually filled with sweet and a salty meat filling or a meatball and egg filling. Create a basic dough and let it prove while you make the shredded pork filling, asado, or the meatball and egg filling, bola. Roll the dough into small circles and top them with the meat filling. Wrap the buns and steam them until the meat cooks and the dough is fluffy. Ingredients: asado filling, 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters oil, 1 small onion, peeled and chopped, 2 cloves garlic, peeled and minced, 1 pound 453 grams pork butt or shoulder, cut into large chunks, 2 1/4 cups 530 milliliters water, 1/2 cup 120 milliliters soy sauce, 1/4 cup 60 milliliters oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons 37.5 grams sugar, 2-star anise, 1 tablespoon 9 grams cornstarch. Makes enough filling for 10 pieces. Heat the oil and cut the onions and garlic. Heat 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of oil in a large pot over medium heat. Peel 1 small onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Use a sharp knife to chop the onion and mince the garlic into small pieces. Sauté the onions and garlic for 5 minutes. Add the onion and garlic to the pot and stir them as they sauté. Cook the mixture for about 5 minutes, so the onion softens a little. Add and sear the pork over medium-high heat. Cut 1 pound 453 grams of pork butt or shoulder into large 2-inch 5 cm chunks. Add the pork to the pot with the onion mixture. Stir the pork and cook it for about 5 minutes. The pork chunks should become browned, but they won't be completely cooked inside. Stir in the seasonings and water and bring it to a boil. Pour 2 cups 473 milliliters of the water into the pot and stir in 1/2 cup 120 milliliters of soy sauce, 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons 37.5 grams of sugar, and 2-star anise. Heat the mixture until the liquid starts to boil. Reduce the heat and simmer the mixture for 1 hour. Turn the heat down to low, so the liquid bubbles gently. If there's any scum floating to the top, you can use a spoon to scoop it off and remove it. Put the lid on the pot and simmer the mixture until the meat is completely cooked and tender. This should take about 1 hour. Shred the pork. Lift the cooked pork out of the pot and set it on a cutting board to cool a little. Once it's cool enough to handle, take 2 forks and shred the meat apart. Heat the shredded pork in the pot. Pour the liquid from the pot into a measuring jug. Pour 1/2 cup 120 milliliters of the liquid back into the large pot. Pour 1 cup 240 milliliters of the liquid into a small saucepan and set it aside. Stir the shredded pork into the large pot and turn the heat on to medium-high. The liquid should come to a boil. Dissolve the cornstarch and stir it into the meat. Whisk 1 tablespoon 9 grams of cornstarch with the remaining 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of water in a small bowl. Pour half of this mixture into the pot with the shredded meat and stir it for 1 to 2 minutes. The meat sauce should thicken a little. Turn off the heat. Make the siapao dipping sauce. Turn the small saucepan onto medium heat and stir in the other half of the dissolved cornstarch. Keep cooking and stirring until the liquid comes to a boil and thickens. This should take 2 to 3 minutes. This thickened sauce is the dipping sauce that you can serve with the siapao. Things you'll need: asado filling, measuring cups and spoons, digital scale, spoon, whisk, small bowl, large pot, knife and cutting board, forks, measuring jug, small saucepan,